Welcome to Ping 24 Updates, where every video gives you something new to think about. The headlines are stark. U.S. and Philippines build strategic runway near disputed waters. On Balabac Island, the hum of island life is now drowned out by heavy machinery. This is more than construction. It's a bold statement, a line drawn in concrete. The Philippines, backed by the U.S., is taking a stand. Diplomacy meets defense, where words are backed by action. This runway is a long-term commitment, a strategic investment in mutual defense. The project is a physical manifestation of the revitalized alliance between Washington and Manila. Balabac is no longer just an island. It's the new front line. Before the Earth movers, Balabac was a world away from global power struggles. Life here was slow, dictated by tides and seasons, its people fishermen and farmers. The island's isolation preserved its culture but limited its opportunities. Now, Balabac is a headline in international news. The quiet coastline is a hub of activity, nature's sounds replaced by construction. Its geography, once a barrier, is now its greatest strength, close to the Spratlys and vital shipping lanes. The decision to build a military-grade runway was strategic, a response to growing regional aggression. Balabac's identity is being rewritten, from sleepy outpost to forward-deployed position in a high-stakes game. For residents, the transformation brings excitement, jobs, better roads, new opportunities. But there's apprehension too. The island's quiet way of life is changing forever. The arrival of military personnel marks the end of an era. Balabac is now at the center of a regional conflict. Its transformation is a reminder. In today's world, no place is truly remote when geopolitics comes knocking. The island's destiny is being reshaped by global currents. On Balabac, American and Filipino military engineers work shoulder to shoulder. Members of the U.S. Pacific Air Forces and Philippine Air Force share skills and labor, turning rugged land into a modern airfield. This is the alliance in action, not in press releases, but in sweat and steel. The project is a testament to the renewed U.S. Philippines Mutual Defense Treaty. They're building something permanent, not just running drills. The runway, nearly 3 kilometers long, is a significant piece of military infrastructure. Construction means clearing land, laying foundations, and moving heavy equipment to a remote island. This joint effort builds more than a runway. It builds relationships and trust. American and Filipino engineers solving problems together learn to work as one in crisis. The bonds forged here will strengthen the alliance for years to come. It's a powerful display of shared purpose and a clear signal to any adversary. The project showcases modern military engineering. American technology meets Filipino expertise. Together, they form an effective team, blending local knowledge with advanced techniques. This runway is more than a military asset. It's a product of a shared vision for regional stability. It's a physical embodiment of an alliance being built on the ground. The partnership is real, enduring, and growing stronger. Balabac's runway is the alliance in concrete and steel. This is no ordinary runway. Its 3-kilometer length is built for military power. It can handle large transport planes and modern fighter jets, enabling rapid deployment of troops and aid. The foundation is engineered for endurance and high-tempo operations. The strategic purpose, rapid response. In a crisis, time is everything. With Balabac's airfield, forces can move into the West Philippine Sea in minutes, not hours. This allows for quicker patrols, faster surveillance, and immediate response to threats. The runway gives the Philippines and its U.S. allies the ability to project power and maintain a persistent presence. It's also vital for humanitarian aid. Large planes can bring relief directly to disaster zones. The dual-use capability makes it a critical piece of national infrastructure. Its existence changes the strategic map, complicating any adversary's plans. Surveillance flights and fighter patrols from Balabac enforce sovereignty and gather intelligence. The runway gives the Philippines options it never had before. It's a tool for shaping events, not just reacting to them. The Balabac runway is a direct response to China's aggressive actions in the South China Sea. Beijing's 9-line claim, rejected by international law, has led to militarized artificial islands and constant pressure on Philippine waters. Chinese vessels swarm the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, harassing fishermen and supply boats. These gray zone tactics aim to change the status quo without open conflict. The Balabac runway disrupts this strategy, creating a new fact on the ground. The international community is watching. Trillions in trade pass through these waters. Freedom of navigation is at stake, not just for the region, but for the world. China's militarization threatens this principle. The U.S. Philippine project is about defending territory and upholding a rules-based order. Balabac is now a frontline in the global contest for maritime rights. The Balabac runway is a tool of deterrence, raising the cost for any aggressor. Its presence means any hostile action faces a faster, stronger response. But it's also an instrument of diplomacy, giving the Philippines leverage at the negotiating table. A strong defense posture creates space for peaceful negotiations. The runway signals the Philippines is serious about defending its rights but prefers peace. It reassures allies and encourages regional cooperation. The runway becomes a symbol of collective resolve for a free and open Indo-Pacific. The goal is not to provoke conflict, but to prevent it. Assertive transparency, using patrols and surveillance, exposes illegal activities. The Philippines is ready to talk, but also ready to defend its home. Balabac's location is exceptional, at the crossroads of the West Philippine Sea and the Sulu Sea. It controls a vital shipping lane, acting as a sentinel over strategic waters. Its proximity to the Spratlys makes it a perfect forward operating base. Aircraft can reach contested features in minutes, increasing patrols and intelligence. The runway also enhances security in the Sulu Sea, combating piracy and transnational crime. A strong presence here helps secure the southern maritime frontier. Balabac is a natural aircraft carrier, bridging external and internal security challenges. The new runway turns a remote island into a nerve center for maritime awareness. It's about placing an asset in the most effective location to address multiple threats. Geography is destiny, and Balabac is now at the heart of Philippine defense. The runway's impact on Balabac's community is immediate and profound. Construction brings jobs and a much-needed economic boost. New roads connect villages, improving access to markets, schools, and healthcare. The groundwork for future development is being laid. A modern runway opens the door to tourism, showcasing Balabac's natural beauty. Eco-friendly tourism could diversify the economy beyond fishing and farming. The runway is seen as a lifeline, a connection to the rest of the country and the world. It brings safety, opportunity, and hope for a brighter future. For Balabac's people, the sound of airplanes may soon mean progress. The island's transformation is about more than strategy. It's about prosperity. The Balabac runway marks a fundamental shift in the West Philippine Sea's security landscape. It allows the Philippines to move from a reactive to a proactive defense posture. The armed forces now have a credible, forward-deployed capability. It's a symbol of a revitalized U.S. Philippines alliance, tangible, enduring cooperation. The Mutual Defense Treaty is alive, evolving to meet modern challenges. For Filipinos, the runway is a symbol of national resolve and pride. It's a declaration: the Philippines will not be intimidated. The runway brings hope, jobs, infrastructure, and security. As the first planes land, they carry the promise of a safer, more prosperous future. The tides are shifting. A new era has begun.